Hi, 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 hi. Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome back to my channel on another edition of the 3L's. Okay, so I was here some days ago, last week to be precise, and I started this channel, which was based on the 3L's. Life learning and leadership. And we were talking about how these three actually work hand in hand in order for you to thrive. And I started this channel just to be able to encourage someone out there, especially Africans that are in the diaspora. And we talked about learning. Let's pick learning. And I said, I promised you guys that I was going to come this week and I was going to upload a video from one of the entrepreneurs, which is who is a fashion stylist in Dallas, Texas. I'm still on that. I'm sure you've all been watching and looking out and glued to your screen, like, where's she? Just made one video and she disappeared into the air. No, I did not disappear into the thin hair. I actually was working at the back end trying to get someone else on board. And guess what? I got another person. She's also a female. Don't worry, guys. I'm not a feminist. Trust me, I am not. But I actually got someone else. She owns a big warehouse where you can get everything African. Whether you are from Johannesburg, whether you're from South Africa, you are from Botswana, she has everything. Nigerians, oh, trust me, if you get to a warehouse or you go to our website, she has everything. That place is actually home away from home. That's what I'll call it. I'm not going to spill the milk yet. I'm not going to tell you the name, but I'm going to upload these videos like back to back together. I'm going to upload the videos with you for you guys to be able to see because we're going to have an interview with them. I did some interviews with them and it was a live one. So you're going to put the face and you're going to introduce themselves and their businesses. This lady that I'm talking about, I'm not going to tell you her name yet till I upload the video in few days time. And I promise few days I'm going to upload the videos together. And she started as a student in America. And before she knew it, she actually she went and realized that people, the essential needs of especially Africans is that we don't get to see food and stuff that we need that we are used to, even medications. And she decided to take it upon herself to start this. And voila, she started, and now it has a household name. She's actually catering to people. She has a website where she delivers anywhere you are in America. She will send it down to you. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so enough of that. Why you stay glued to your chair before I bring the video? There's something that I was actually thinking about while I was doing all these interviews with these ladies, beautiful ladies, just some few days ago. And I thought we should come together and speak about it today. And that thing is actually, I'm going to call it failure. How do we handle failure? A lot of people would actually say that the word failure, they don't want to hear about it. I've seen so many people handle failure badly, including myself. Trust me, I'm not a saint. Coming from Africa, a lot of us will say, oh, I forbid it. I'm not a failure in Jesus' name. Okay, that's okay. But guess what? I read the book and it actually said that failure is actually not the opposite of success, but it is a part of success. And you know that facial expression when you see that. I thought about it and I sat down. I was like, truly, failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. So many people would come and tell you before they got to where they are right now, before they actually had their household name or became what they are right now, or have the billions and the millions they have right now, they actually have a story of failure before they got to success. That's to tell you that that is absolutely true. It is not the opposite of success. Don't get it wrong. It is a part of success. According to the dictionary, failure says it is defined as the omission of expected or required action. That means something. It's an omission to something. It's not a bad omen. A lot of people would see and actually put the Christian, coming from Africa, everything is God forbid. I forbid it in Jesus' name. Yes, yes, God forbids failure. But it didn't say that you would not fail. It just says, what do you do to the failure when you fail? I read that book, and that book said, you are not a failure when you fail and try again. But you are a failure when you fail and you refuse to stand up. Getting interesting, right? Okay, so let's get into this. Um, there is a quote that says, winners don't do different things, but they do things differently. That quote was actually, I read that quote in a book, You Can Win by Shiv Kera. I think you all need to get the book. If I can put the book online, I can tell you where to get. You can get it on Amazon. It's actually an interesting book, and it has a lot of stories about life, about success. A lot of people out there, you keep trying different things. If you get your hands on trying things, maybe you're in school. It doesn't matter, even if you're not trying business. It might be your personal life, it might be family, it might be something that you've been striving to do. It doesn't have to be business necessarily, no. Anything, even academics. And you've been thriving and been thriving and been thriving. You've been trying so much, trying your hands on this thing, and it doesn't seem to come like the way you want it. Trust me, if you fail, try again till you get it. But one thing I'm going to ask you to do is do things differently. Don't do the same thing. When you try a formula and it doesn't work the first time, you try the second time, it doesn't work. You try the same formula on the same thing, it doesn't work. Why don't you try and let's come together on the round table and let's try something different to make that formula work? Aha. You get what I'm saying now? That's when I say failure is not the opposite of success, but it is a part of success. And that also goes down to it is a part of life. If you want to make it in life, then you need to, at one point or the other, fail and try again. Success means different things to different people. To some people, success is when you have money. To some people, success is when they make A's in class. To some people, success is being the boss of themselves. To some people, success is different things. Whatever success is to you, congratulations. But do not eradicate failure. At one point or the other, if you find yourself failing in that thing, it doesn't make you a failure. But what makes you a failure is if you decide not to try, want to try to stand up after failing. Success is not an absence of problems. No, there will be problems before you can get success. The problems will be there, but how do you handle the problems? Failure leads to problems. Because if you fail, trust me, you feel downcasted, you feel rejected, you feel you are dummy, you feel you are dumb. And I would like us all to pass this to our children and our kids. You don't want to tell your kids that because someone actually went ahead of them in class, that makes them a failure. No, you tell them you get better next time. I know you. Then you also need to try to cheer yourselves up. When was the last time you looked at yourself in the mirror and gave yourself a pat on the back and said, I'm doing well, I'm trying, I'm really doing well? You need to do that. Because where you are right now, you failed before you got there. I look at it like I'm not supposed to be where I am, but guess what? You are where you are. And before you got there, you actually did a lot of work. You learned from people, learned from yourself. You failed, you stood up, brushed yourself up, thrived till you got to where you are. So give yourself a pat at the back. You are doing well. Yeah, I said that. All right. So before I drop the mic today, and before I go ahead to finish up on the videos, before I upload them, because I'm doing some editing of those videos, I would like to tell you a story. This story was, when I read the story, it was touching. But in a nutshell, I'm not going to take your time, but I'm going to tell you the story. The story is about a big man. At the end of the story, I'm going to tell you the name of the man. But I'm sure you, by the time I'm done with the story, you would have guessed, but it's okay. I read his story and it was touching for me, and I need to share with you guys. That's to tell you that failure is the highway to success. This man failed in business at age 21. He was defeated in legislative race at age 22. Are you with me? He failed again in business at age 24. Imagine business age 21, defeated in a legislative race at age 22. He failed again in business at age 24. Did you see the time difference and the time frame? The year differences. Someone keep failing. He failed for like a couple of years and he still said, okay, I'm not going to give up. Let's continue with this race. That's fine. He overcame the death of his wife at age 26. He had a nervous breakdown at age 27. He lost a congressional race at age 34, and he lost a senatorial race at age 45. Oof. Since age 21, he's been failing and trying again. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 10 years. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Another 10 years. That's 20 years. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. 25 years for a man to keep failing and doing. You know, the only difference is that this man has been trying his hands on different things because he believed in himself. But he kept on trying the race without relenting. And he failed in an effort to become vice president at age 47, 46, 47. Since 21, age 21. So many of us, when we fail once, we're done. So many of us, when we fail once, we want to, I'm done. I'm done with this. And same applies to what your kids are going to do. This man failed at age 21 till he was 47. He even tried to he ran for vice presidency role and he did not get it. He also wasn't elected at age 47. He went ahead and he lost to a senatorial race at age 49. And guess what? He was eventually elected as the 16th president of the United States of America at age 52. Wow. From 21 to 52. What are you talking about? Are you talking about failure and saying you reject it? How are you handling failure in your life? Guess who this man is? His name is Abraham Lincoln, the 16th United States president. At age 52 was when he became the United States president. And you're saying that you're a failure. Hey, people, you're not a failure. I want to encourage everyone, whether you're watching or you're checking out this channel, you are checking it out in diaspora, in Nigeria, any part of the world, Africa, because I also have African friends. Wherever you're checking this out from, guys, you're doing well. We are all doing well. When you fail because you're trying to put your hands and trying to lay your hands on something, when you stay down, that makes you a failure. But you need to get up and try again. Maybe this time you try differently, not the same thing, so that you will not be tagged the failure. That's how to handle failure. Failure is not the opposite of success, but it is the highway to success. I would like to encourage you guys. How do you handle failure in your homes, in your academics, in your offices? How do you handle failure in business? So many people say, oh, yes, I've got business mind. Okay, there's nothing wrong in you trying it. What is that thing you're trying and you've been trying to put your hands in it? Stay put. You will get it. Maybe you might just need to do a market survey or something in order for you to get it. Yeah, it might just be some nitty witty thing you need to do before you can get it. I would say this for the last time. You are not a failure because you keep trying, but you are a failure when you stop trying. So get up, stand up, and stand tall in the face of failure. And before I go, I would like to say a big thank you to everyone that subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Thank you. In like 9 days, but let's keep sharing this to people. I can't know everyone, but let's share because someone might just want to hear this today and feel fulfilled within them. Someone might be depressed and they just listen to this and feel, oh, this is so good. Thank you for this encouragement. That's why I decided to set this aside. A lot of us are in the diaspora. I spoke with a long friend. I spoke with her on Instagram. I actually reached out to her and we were talking about depression and how people are handling it. And I said, it doesn't even leave us because I realized that a lot of people, we are here, but we don't have time because of the old system to even check on each other. Someone might listen to this and it might make their day. Maybe they're having a bad day. Thank you so much. Please let's keep subscribing. And I've not forgotten, in a few days' time, I'll be dropping a video of an interview with a wonderful sister. She's not just a sister, she's also from Nigeria, of how she thrived and her business became a household name in the United States, in Texas to be precise. But she also sends abroad as well. She sends to UK, she sends to people in UK. I'm not gonna spill the milk. I'm trying to hold it. I don't want to talk. I don't want to say her name. So I'm still gonna upload the video before the end of this week, hopefully. And before I go, like I said, get up, and stand tall in the face of failure. Handle failure well. Handle it well, and it's gonna help you succeed. I remain my humble self, and Oluwapo. Till next time, have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. I love you all. Ciao.